Alright, so I'm now 7 weeks out, and on the agenda today is just back. It would be shoulders, but my gym week has been delayed a day because my legs were absolutely cooked from the beginning of the week. I'm not too sure why. I think it's because I'm still bouncing back from a sickness. But yeah, I'll just be hitting back. I'll probably do it at World Gym this week, just for a bit of scenery change. And then, again, uni work, nothing exciting, but I am doing my check-ins this morning. So we're going to be doing bi-weekly check-ins now instead of just the single check-in on Monday, just because I'm flattening out a lot quicker than what we expected. So if we do the bi-weekly check-ins, then it'll prompt whether we need to do a refeed or not. So we'll get into that. My pre-workout meal is not going to be my typical cream of rice today. I'm just going to be having my meal one because I need to shoot a promo video for a supplement company later, which is cream of rice, something I'm very passionate about. So I'm going to be making my cream of rice later in the day, and then obviously I'll take you through that again because that's something that I enjoy very much. So we'll do our check-ins and then have our meal one, and then we'll go do back at the gym. I came in at 86.3, which is down for the week. I'm not looking too flat, still maintaining a little bit of fullness, but cardio's bumped up to 5 times a week, so may start to flatten out as the week progresses, and we haven't started to pull from food yet. So I'm not too sure if that's going to prompt a refeed, but we'll wait and see what the boss man does. But for now, we'll get our meal ready, take our time with it, and then we'll head to the gym. Okay, so we're going to be doing 125 grams of cooked chicken, 200 grams raw, 100 grams of carrot, and 250 grams of broccoli. Low key, a really boring meal, nothing exciting about it other than the 20 grams of almond butter, which has really grown on me this prep. I think it's because it's the closest thing that I can get to peanut butter right now, but it's just so creamy. And I can kind of turn it into like an Asian fusion style dish. Add a little bit of soy sauce and some salt. It's actually not too bad. Add my frozen vegetables. As you know from last video, I put my vegetables in the bag raw because when I put them in the microwave for so long to defrost them, they kind of steam, so I don't have to cook. It saves me time on cooking. Low-key a little bit disgusting, but at this point I don't really care, hey? So, and I'm wasting plastic, but again, I'm sorry. I do not care right now. So we'll chuck this into the microwave. Then, while that's cooking, or heating up, or defrosting, or thawing, or whatever you want to say, we will get a drink ready. We'll make some electrolytes. We'll down this. It's 1 litre because I'm going to have 5 litres today. We'll have a litre with this, we'll have a litre with our pre, and then we'll probably have a litre intra. And then we'll just play around with the remaining 2 litres for the rest of the day. And I have also started experimenting with L-theanine recently, but that's only with my high stim pre-workouts because they tend to get quite jittery off a lot of high stim pre-workouts now. And I found that this makes everything a lot more streamlined. So been a big fan of this recently. We'll make this concoction up, eat, and then we'll head out. That meal is so boring, but whenever I get bits with almond butter, it makes it all worth it. But the almond butter lasts like 10 seconds before I make my way through all of it. I wonder if that's coming through as ASMR. I nearly finished this. Oh, I'm gonna have my vitamins. Completely forgot about that. All right, let's make our pre-workout. Today I'll be using, as you know, Red Dragon's Breath, as it was last week. I used dragon fruit last week. They have sent me an orange juice flavor, which I have tried before. It tastes absolutely insane. I've also noticed... pardon me. Pardon me. I've noticed that whenever I breathe in, I've got a whistle in my nose. So I don't know if that's being picked up on the mic or not, but we'll see later when I'm editing the video. But yeah, I have tried this flavor before. It tastes absolutely ridiculous. In the best way possible. Red Dragon never misses with their flavors. Yet to come across one that is not enjoyable. Hence why I have like a liter with my pre-workout, because I actually enjoy drinking my pre-workout. A lot of people dry scoop, can't relate, couldn't be me. I'll have a straight liter with my pre-workout. We'll get this sorted, get in the car, and we'll go. Despite enjoying the change of scenery, it's a bit of a pain in the ass going from gym to gym, because you don't know how the weights are going to change from machine to machine. But it is what it is. You make do. 10 to 12. That was a good set. Going back to what I was saying before about changing gyms or switching between gyms, not knowing how the weight's going to transfer. But I feel like if you've been going for a long enough time, you've built up a level of intuition where, although it's obviously weights and you can just put the same weight on, all the load is distributed differently between machines. But I feel like the longer you go, the more intuition you can build up to get more of an accurate feel for the weight that you're true to. At least that's what I've learned in my experience from switching between gyms. I think I can keep it pretty consistent. And also, on the topic of weights, bro, I cannot stand the people at these gyms that load up like 8 plates, 9 plates on each peg of the machine, do half reps, and then just leave the weights there. And then they get some like chick who weighs the same as 2 plates to take all 18 plates off the machine. Just fucking scum of the earth. Anyways, 8 to 15 on this exercise. Kind of sucks now, because it's hard to tell whether I'm getting a pump on it. And if I do get a pump, it lasts like 30 seconds before it's gone again. The weight that I'm going to do on this one is a little bit harder to judge. I don't know why, it just feels so much heavier on this one compared to the isolateral pull down at Refine. So I'm going to load up 55. I'll load up 55, see how I do with that. I have an inkling that it may be a little bit too heavy, but try push through. We only need 6 to 8 reps. Let's give this one a crack. Alright, that snuck up on me. And that did indeed sneak up on me. Nearly got 6. Oh, that really sneaks up on the last rep. We have to drop the weight anyway for our second set. Do 12 to 15 on the second set. Not many more exercises. I think there's like 3-4 exercises left maybe. And then we'll do some posing as well. Oh, I have to do cardio. For this exercise, I'd usually use the Vulcan grip, but I can't seem to find it anywhere, so we're just gonna have to make do with this one. Hopefully my grip doesn't give out before my lats, but we'll go for 8 to 15 on this one. That was alright. That was a prime example of, I don't know how the weights transfer between gyms, because I find when I do 24 kilos for this exercise, I'm struggling by 13. I just got over 15 on that at 24, and a bit kilos. Again, it's just something you're just trying to have to make do with. If you're going to jump between gyms like I do. How many more exercises we have? This. Rear delt flies, and then we have single arm preacher curls, and then we'll finish off with some posing. Dude, the speakers in here are so loud. I don't even know if what I'm saying is coming through clearly. We'll find out soon. This feels heavier than usual. Okay. Either I'm getting weaker or the dumbbells are heavier here too. God. This exercise is meant to be done from 8 to 15. I got 12. So I'll do one more set at this weight. I can just get over 8, and then I'll probably drop the weight for the last set. Definitely dropping the weight. That was a struggle to get to 7. We'll get to 12 and a half. Hopefully we can crack 8. Gonna aim for 10. Probably a little bit ambitious, but see what we can do. Bro, why is it so loud? Oh, they listened. Oh my God. Didn't even get 8. Okay, I could have gone for 8 on the right, but I'd rather keep it even between the limbs. Oh God, that's a shit feeling. Alright, that pretty much wraps up the weights. We're going to go upstairs, do some posing for a bit, and then we'll just finish off with cardio. Alright, well I just got the update. It's not a refeed, we're actually pulling food, so that's always fun. So, as you could imagine, we're just going to get flatter this week. Do a bit of posing. It's very 50-50 now on whether I'm satisfied with what I see when I pose, or if I'm just completely disappointed. The lighting in here low-key sucks. We'll do favorite classic pose. I need to get back to posing lessons. I was doing them with Charlie Duke in the lead up to the IFBB show. I'll go back to Charlie. Just don't know when. Because A, I'm broke, and B, it's just hard to find time with uni, but no excuses. Have to make time if I don't have it. God, I'm very 50-50 on how I feel with what I look like right now. Dangerous mind games, bodybuilding. But it's alright. Not that bad. Can only get leaner from here. Tricep feathering school. Alright, we'll get some more steps, go home, we'll shoot that video for Red Dragon, and we'll eat that bowl of cream of rice, which is what I'm looking most forward to. And then probably just settle down for a bit, and then we'll do some uni work. I just got done filming that video for Red Dragon. Dude, I cannot talk to a camera to save my life. Like, I'm probably gonna have to redo that. I need to go back and watch it, but I'm just so awkward. And I run out of things to say. But anyways, I actually made a cream of rice bowl for that promo video. So let's try out how it turned out. Bro, this is the best meal of my day. Ah, my God. That protein powder is insane, oh my Lord. Cinnamon Toast Cereal Dragon Way did not disappoint. I was gonna use the banana, but this is giving me like cinnamon donut dough sort of vibes, which is why I went for it, and it is not disappointing. But yeah, back to what I was saying, like trying to think of things to say while making that promotional video. It's like, I didn't even say much, but I know what I did say. It just came off so script-like, and like, it wasn't natural at all. So I'm gonna rewatch that when I have to send them the video. I'll probably end up redoing it, but I'm not complaining because then I get to redo it and have another bowl of cream of rice. But of course, I'll have it tomorrow, or that just negates the whole prep. So, oh. Hey, this is Fletcher. But yeah, the plan for the rest of today, let's get this down. Uni work as usual. You all right? Uni work, I still need 4,000 more steps, so I'll do that at some point. And then, yeah, just wind down, probably edit this video. And then, yeah, if you made it this far, I thank you for watching, and I'll be back next week.